Southwest 2016, and I am so excited to be joined by...
I'm great, how are you?
I'm well.
Good.
How's your South by going?
It's been great.
Yeah?
I'm ready for it to rain now.
Are you?
Yeah.
I like that.
Because it's quite muggy. I don't know if you have that phrase.
I know, because I feel like the mugginess is not good for the hair. It's not good for the...
No, not this hair. But it's fine, it's fine.
You've said before, you haven't really been to the States a whole lot. You haven't spent a lot of time here.
No.
So what do you think of it?
I love it.
Do you?
It's weird because when you go back to the UK, it literally feels like the world has shrunk. Because it's so tiny.
Yeah.
But then it's amazing coming here and everything's like so much bigger and it's amazing.
Is it overwhelming at all?
The first time I came it was, but now it's great.
And what's been the highlight of South by for you so far?
I'm actually looking forward to, I've got a show tomorrow at church. And I think that's going to be great.
That's
I think that'll be my highlight.
Congrats on your Brit Award nomination.
Thank
for
you.
Critics' Choice Award.
Thanks.
How was that whole award show for you? How was that experience?
It was crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just being included and as a part of that thing with all these amazing artists that I look up to was amazing.
What was your reaction when you got that nomination?
I was in Chicago actually, and I watched the new James Bond, and we came out of the cinema, and my manager was there, and he's got this email. Well, we kind of knew that like we might find out that day, or the nominations are being released or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he was checking his emails, and he was like, "No, I haven't got any emails." I was like, "Okay, that's fine."
It's okay. Yeah.
And then one came through, and then so I was really surprised.
What was your reaction? Did you scream? Did you cry?
I was like, "No, I haven't." Yeah, no, it's right. Really surprised.
And what was the best part of the Brit Awards?
I think just literally just being in the room
Yeah.
with all of those amazing artists. It's crazy.
Everyone's kind of buzzing about you, and that 2016 is going to be such a big year for you. Do you feel that, or do you feel that buzz, kind of, or?
Yeah, but it's hard when you're like, I'm just doing the music. I'm just kind of going through the motions and doing everything for the first time. So I feel the buzz in the sense that I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what happens. But it's nice to know that other people are excited.
What do you think it is about your music?
I have no idea.
Real talk.
I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know, I write very honestly. People maybe relate to that.
Yeah.
But I will find out.
So what's inspiring you right now in 2016?
Just the people around me. I always write about things that have happened to me or things that have happened to the people around me. So it's different every time because it's very real and kind of in the moment. So.
And you're working on an album right now, which everyone's very excited about.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about it?
So it's going to be based just literally around me and the piano. There will be some kind of other musical things happening around it, but I wanted to keep it all about the songs and my voice, and I didn't want to overcrowd the sound too much, so that's the idea.
What's been your favorite moment in the studio while making this album, would you say?
We recorded quite a lot of strings, recorded a big kind of, I think it's like 20-piece string orchestra for a couple of the songs, and that was pretty amazing.
Is there a certain track off that you can kind of tease that you're most excited for, or maybe like a title or a lyric in it? Yeah, there's a song, I won't say title, but there's a song I wrote actually in LA. Okay.
With Greg Kirsten, who wrote Hello with Adele.
Oh wow.
So he's incredible. But we wrote a song, and I think that's going on the album and might be a single one. So I'm really excited about that one.
Awesome. What's it called?
I can't. I can say. I'll get told off.
Well, and I know that you worked with Disclosure. What about any other people you're working on with this album? Any other writers or collabs?
Yeah, so I wrote with Greg. I also wrote with Jimmy Napes.
Okay.
Who obviously writes all the time with Sam Smith. Yeah, and a couple of others, but I'd write a lot of it on my own as well. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What does your family and friends back at home think about all this crazy?
They think it's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, they just think it's really funny. I'd actually had a text from my mum this morning saying, I'm just in the hairdressers and Let It Out, one of my songs, came on over the speakers, and I just had to tell everyone in there.
What have you been when you hear it on the radio or you hear your songs? What's your response?
I'm rubbish at catching it. I always miss it. And everyone texts me and says, oh, it's on. Yeah. But then once, my boyfriend got this new car for work. Really boring. But anyway, we were showing a member of our family the new car, and then they switched on the radio, and my song Borrowed Time came on. So that was weird.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
And were you there in the moment when that happened? And what did you?
I was like, this is the radio, and then it came on. That's weird.
So cool. Well, speaking of Sam Smith, he's a big fan of yours.
I know.
How cool is that? I mean,
so
obviously
cool.
he's
really
so
cool.
successful.
Yeah, he's so lovely, and it's so nice that he took the time to come to one of my gigs, like tiny show in London. It was like 80 to 100 people there or something.
Did you feel the pressure when he was there? Were you even more nervous, or was it kind of?
It's kind of quite nice because I'd met him a few times before, so I wasn't. I think if that was the first time I'd met him, I'd be really nervous. But it wasn't, so that was good. And he was just really supportive, and it was so nice that he came.
Has he given you any advice about the industry or given you any words of wisdom?
Yeah, he said just enjoy it. He's like, you have to have like the best time ever.
I love that.
It's really sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
New BFFs. No big deal.
Yes.
And Elton John also is a fan.
Oh my God, yeah. But I don't know if he actually knows who I am.
I feel like he might.
I mean, he knows my name.
So he played your song on his station?
On his Beats, because he has a Beats One show, which is just the coolest thing ever. But I didn't even know that he'd done it, and I was just kind of looking on the Beats One thing and then saw my name.
Big deal.
Yeah,
big thing.
Really big deal.
You're opening for James Bay. Yes. Has it started yet, or is it's coming up?
Yes, I did his East Coast dates of his American tour just before Christmas, and then I'm doing 2 of his dates in London at this venue called Hammersmith Apollo, which is just quite like a famous venue in London. It's like 5,000-6,000 people or something.
Nice.
So
I love James. He's so cool. Like,
he's great.
Cool, calm,
he's
and
so
collected.
Relaxed. Everything just it's cool.
What's it like doing shows with him?
Really cool.
Yeah.
Because he's so chilled. Well, he's like really relaxed before he goes on, and then he goes on stage and like just explodes with this energy, which is just crazy to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so cool just to go and play my show, and then I got to watch him for free every night.
Well, and he said that this has been a big year for him, you know, so
huge.
It's cool to see his career.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And you're playing Coachella.
Oh my God, yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm so
nervous, excited. Okay.
So excited. Well, kind of nervous because it's just going to be me and piano.
Yeah.
So, and I've obviously never been. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm going to do it and it'll be great.
Do you get nervous? I mean, I
get really nervous. I'm terrible. I get really nervous like up to the gig, and then about a minute before, it kind of just goes.
Okay.
I'm like, right. I was like, I can't be nervous now because I have to go and.
Do you do anything? Do you pep talk yourself, or what's kind of your?
I always do, because I sometimes get nervous like during a song. I'll be like, oh, I'm on stage. But then if I close my eyes a lot as well, which is really, I shouldn't do too much. But if I look out, like last night I was playing and I had like a little nervous moment in the middle of a song, and then I looked out and a couple were like swaying and dancing, and I was like, then I was like, oh, it's not about me, like it's about them.
That's cool.
They're
That's
enjoying
a good way to think
it.
of it.
Yeah.
And as you as an artist, I mean, what's your goal? What do you want people to take away from the music that you put out there?
I don't know. I'd love people to just relate to it. I like talking about what songs are about, but then I also don't want to go into it too much because I want the song to mean something to the person that's listening to it. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's this really sweet girl called Lillian who's been following me for a while, and I just released a song called Don't Worry About Me, and she messaged me saying she lost her boyfriend last month.
Oh, wow.
Which is really terrible. And she's like 20. And she said that that's the only song that she could listen to. Wow. And I was like, that's amazing. And she's an incredible singer, and she's covered it, and I shared it, and it's just really amazing.
Moments like that make you.
Yeah,
like,
I was
okay,
like,
this is why
that's why. Yeah.
And going back to your album a little bit, because obviously we're all excited. I feel like most albums have a story that's kind of told from the beginning to the end. What's your story, would you say, with your album?
I think that the story is probably said in the title, which I can't say yet. I want all the songs to kind of be saying things that I haven't really said before. So it's just a series of songs that are me opening up to things I haven't really talked about before, but that I've written in a song. So that's the kind of idea.
Okay, I like that. And what are you most proud with it so far?
I'm probably proud actually, because I went through phases when I was writing it of probably putting too much music around the songs, and then because it's quite a long process, obviously writing an album, and then over the last kind of 6 months, I've just gradually been taking bits away. So I've been listening to it, a mix of a song, going, actually, I don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that, and having as few things as possible to kind of get the song across. I hope that comes across very much.
Do you feel nervous to put it out there to the world since you have all this buzz around you, or are you more excited over?
I'm just excited, I think. But obviously, I have some nerves because what if it's rubbish?
I don't think it's rubbish, Frances.
What if I think it's great and no one else does?
I think you're going to be okay.
But I think you just have to be confident and just go.
Yeah, you have to. This is my art.
Yeah.
Here you go.
There you go. Say what you will.
Yeah. Frances, thank you so much
Thank you.
for hanging out with us. You are awesome. Good luck.
Thank you.
2016 is going to be a big year for you.
Thank
I'm excited. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hi, I'm Frances, and you're watching Hollywire TV.